Well, hello there, folks, and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. New week, new video, another brand new video. In today's brand new video, we're heading to Old Pulteney. It's part of the Coastal series. It's port wine matured, 46% ABV, nothing about colour, nothing about chill filtration. So, yeah, it's been a wee while, guys, since did Old Pulteney. This bottle arrived in time for Christmas. I'm a member of the Somerton Whisky Club, where I send them £50 every couple of months, and they send us a bottle. So this was my Christmas bottle for the Somerton Whisky Club. I will pop a couple of links into the description, guys. If you want to check out Somerton, then feel free to go and check them out. This was my bottle for Christmas. It says Ruby Port. It started its life in American oak barrels, and then at some point it was transferred into both Ruby Port pipes and Ruby Port barriques. Not too sure how long it was in the Ruby Port, and I'm not too sure how old. It is a non-age statement whisky, this one. As I say, it's part 2 in the series. I picked this up for £50, and currently today it's on sale all over the place. It's £75, but I'll come back to that a wee bit later in the video. So, yeah, let's get into it. Let's nose it, taste it, and score it. Get a wee bit of a conclude and get going. Let's get the coin off it. It's been sitting here for the last half hour. Okay, so it's quite floral, it's quite fragrant. Thinking rose bushes. Really, really floral. But at the same time, it has that unmistakable coastal thing. It's got the sea breeze, the sea air, seaside. It's got a seaside vibe going on. But it's floral, it's coastal. It's got a mix of that kind of sea breeze, sea air, and maybe some rose petals. It's like there's a guy on the beach selling roses. No, Valentine's Day's coming up. I think that's where the roses are coming from. But yeah, it's got that rose petal vibe, sea salt. But once you really get into it, guys, there's no mistaking. It's definitely got some dried fruit going on. It's quite rich. Dried fruit, sultanas, maybe a wee bit of raisin, maybe a wee bit of fig, but definitely sultanas. More a sultana vibe. There's a little bit of sweet vanilla in there as well. I think that's coming for the American oak barrels. And then there's some red fruits going on. Maybe red berries, red apples. Yeah, maybe a bit of plum. But yeah, there's definitely some red fruits going on. And there's a little bit of spice. So it's spicy, I'm thinking ginger. Maybe ginger, definitely cinnamon. Little hint of marzipan in there. And a little bit of dark chocolate. So yeah, it's quite an interesting nose, guys. So it's got that floral, sea breezy, coastal, fruity, spicy vibe going on. Wow, okay. Let's taste it. Let's send it down a hatch nice and responsibly, guys. Going to try and make this a quick one. Little hint of dryness, little dry element comes in, and then that doesn't hang around too long. It goes a wee bit more mouth watering. Definitely spicy. The spices come through. It's punchy, spicy arrival, a wee bit fizzy on arrival, but it's spicy, fizzy. Yeah, spicy. It's fruity, sweet. Got a cookie dough thing going on. Cookie dough, maybe some sort of Danish pastry going on. It's got a few things bouncing around. That cookie dough, that Danish pastry thing. A little bit of custard in that Danish pastry. A little bit of custard vibe, but it's jammy. So there's some jam in there. There's some custard in there. Maybe some icing on top. So it's definitely got a Danish pastry vibe going around. Cookie dough, bit of spice kicking around in it as well. As it's heading towards the finish, it's going a little bit salty. little bit of salty vibe coming through. So I think there's definitely the fruity things there. The old Pulteney characters in there as well. That salty maritime. I think it's the salty water thing. It's like you're in the sea and you get a wee gulp of water, and it's that kind of vibe. But it's jammy, it's spicy. I thought it was going to be more juicy than what it is. It's not that juicy. It's more a wee bit more sticky. Maybe some cooked apples, stewed apples, maybe a toffee apple thing going on. A little bit of toffee in there as well. But it's spicy, so it's like a spicy toffee apple on one hand and a custard Danish, jammy Danish in the other hand. Yeah, but it's probably a wee bit underwhelming. I was probably expecting more from it because I think I was a big fan of Old Pulteney back in the day. I'm liking the Ruby Port thing. I've got a couple of really nice Ruby Port bottles that I'm enjoying. The finish is medium, but it's fruity, it's spicy, and it's coastal. So yeah, what will we score this one? A little bit of dry thing on the end as well. It's a little bit drying towards the end. Let's score this one. Thinking I'm going to give the score, guys, and I'm going to explain the score because it's an 82 for me. So that's probably one of the lowest scores I think I've ever given. That doesn't mean this is one of the worst whiskies I've ever. I was probably expecting a wee bit more from this one, but it's 82 out of 100. And I'll tell you why. It's retailing currently at 76, 75, 76 pounds. Yes, granted, I paid 50 for it, so I'm more glad that I paid the £50 than if I went out and I paid my 76 for this one. So that's probably one of the good things about the Somerton Club is you can actually get to try something. It looks like it's a little bit lower than retail, which is great. So big props to the Somerton Club. But it's not a £76 whiskey. It is more in that 45 to 55 bracket. So it certainly sits in there. Even at the £50, I'd be okay with that at £50, but I would probably still be a wee bit underwhelmed at the 50. Too expensive. But guys, if you've liked the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that big red button down below. And it's just a friendly reminder from me to thee, it's still free, still doesn't cost you a penny, and you're still helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 8k. Guys, dive into the comments. Have you tried this? Are you a member of Somerton Whisky Club? Let me know what you thought of this bottle. Dive into the comments. I'd love to engage. I'd love to hear from you. But other than that, guys, I'm Alan. I'm the Whisky Friend. Don't forget to send some great whiskey straight down the hatch. And always remember that pleasure's in the sharing. Until next time, guys. See you soon.